evening, Leicester! Can we do louder than that? Good evening, Leicester! That's better. Thank you all very much for coming. Those of you who've not seen this before, we are now going to do an audience with Marillion. I'm going to be asking them questions. They don't know what I'm going to ask them, and I certainly don't know what they're going to say. Now, I obviously can't do this alone, so I'm going to welcome to the stage, in no particular order, though maybe it's my favourite first, Ian Mosley! Ian! Mark Kelly! Pete Travis!
Testing. Pete.
Steve Rothery! Steve. And last but no means least, Steve Hogarth! Steve.
H.
Now, can you all test your microphones, please, band?
Testing.
Hello.
Sounds like Kenneth Williams.
Drink.
Right, we're going to start, as we always do, by welcoming all the different countries around the world who have made this great effort to travel here. So when you hear your country, please cheer. So I'm going to start with... Oh, and if we've forgotten any, it's because you didn't put it on Facebook, so I don't know. So I apologise in advance. But let's start with Australia.
Hey. Oh.
Belgium.
Oh.
They started early.
Yeah. You expect that, don't you?
Yeah. Brazil.
Brazil.
Canada.
Good day.
The Cayman Islands. Ooh, fancy. Colombia.
Where?
Costa Rica. Denmark. Hi, Jens.
Is that my wife screaming?
Oh, that's going to be loud. England.
Wow.
France. Oh, now come on with the booing. Germany. Hungary. Indonesia. Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Italy. Malta. Mexico. There was definitely someone from Mexico. Try again. Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Netherlands. I'm expecting this to be one voice. New Zealand. Are you shy, New Zealand?
Probably still on their way.
Yeah. Northern Ireland. Norway. We're coming to you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Poland,
Okay.
Portugal. It's going to be loud again. Scotland.
There's no need for that.
You forgot to tell them not to boo each other.
I thought they'd know by now, but I've given up.
We're not having any of that, are we?
No, we're not having any of that. South Africa.
Boo! I mean,
Don't you start. South Africa. Sweden.
oh my lord!
Switzerland. They're not here, but I want you to raise the roof. Ukraine. USA.
Stop it! Stop it!
Sorry, American friends.
It's not their fault.
Venezuela.
Hey.
And finally, Wales.
Hey. Not bad.
Well done. Has anyone missed out? Not the Webb Yorkshire. All right, the Webb Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Lancashire.
Yes.
Rutland.
Hang on. Shh. What? Finland. Oh, Finland. Right, that's it. That's your lot. Anyone else? Hooray.
Yeah.
Right, the band have got a very long gig to do tonight. Hooray.
Right.
Can we just say how
Yeah,
fucking awesome they were last night? And we would like to say how fucking awesome you were last night.
Yes. Hey.
Excuse my language. Anyway, I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you. I'm not actually going to do...
Going to play the show.
You say that every week.
I know. You're not going to do quizzes and charades. We're going to actually do some question and answers. But before that,
That's
in my
easy.
little box...
And that's easy, is it?
That's easy. So in Port Zealand, I gave you all a gold disc for an hour before it's dark.
Oh dear.
And I thought, how am I going to top that here?
Hello?
So,
What are you doing?
that's for you. That's for you.
What's...
There's an H. I got... It's white there, but a little bit of...
You leave it in the box.
That's for you. This one says danger. That's for Mark.
That'd be for mine.
Can handle with care.
And finally, little Pete.
That's it.
I'm going to keep him in my bed.
This is definitely a garden present.
You can
want
do
Mark to
whatever
keep
you
in your
want with
bed?
them. You can give them to the dog, you can throw them in the audience, you can sell them for charity. Do whatever you like. I just thought it might be a bit of fun.
I've always wanted to nut you, Pete.
Oh, what do you do? You always come back. Oh,
Right.
I like the trousers, actually. They were
They're inspired, aren't they?
uh,
It's almost as if they knew.
thoughtful.
It was thoughtful. They took a lot of designing.
Yeah.
Can I tell my story about Pete? No, I won't. I
Oh,
won't.
go on. You can. Which one? Hold on. Which one?
We were on a tour bus once in America, and he just got up and he came downstairs, and he was wearing a very fetching pair of trousers like this. And I often wear those out during the day, you know. And I said, "Oh, good core blimey trousers, Pete." And he went, "Yeah." He said, "I was in, I don't know where you were, Chicago or something. I was in Chicago yesterday, and I saw a pair of trousers like this, for $10. I went, $10? And he went, yeah. And then I walked a bit further down and I got these for $8.
Yeah, I did. Old Navy. I thought bargain. Well, it was only because I forgot to take any loungewear on a bus.
That's not the point of the story.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, never mind.
You can all imagine Pete lounging around in his loungewear on the bus.
$8
travelling from
loungewear.
city to city.
Tightest bass player in the world.
They don't say that for nothing, you know.
We've got the tightest rhythm section in the world.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ian's
Just
not.
as well.
I was talking about the music.
Oh. Nicely saved. Sorry.
They're all bastards. So.
Feel free to throw your toys on the ground. You don't need to cuddle
did.
them throughout the interview.
It's funny, you just kind of have an urge, don't you? I'll put it down.
Somebody made that for you, Mark.
No, it's fine.
Come on.
I did, not somebody.
Oh, you did?
You made this.
Oh, well,
Yes.
What's the matter with you? Anyway, it's lovely.
What's the matter with me? I willingly work for you guys. That's kind of says it all.
Yeah, that sums it up.
So we know what the matter is, don't we?
Thanking you. Right, first of all, the first question, I'm calling it the icebreaker question. It's from Fraser Marshall. Fraser, are you here?
Have we finished?
Yeah.
Are we done?
No.
Oh, all right. Come on.
Well, how much longer?
You got somewhere to be, Pete?
It'll take a long time if you don't shush.
Oh, all right.
Right, every time I go on Facebook and say, what questions would you like to ask the band, Fraser always types this question. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to ask it. He knows what's coming. So he says, let's start with the truly big question in life. Would you rather have a hand made out of ham, wait, or an armpit that dispenses sun cream?
I'll have the armpit.
I'll have the armpit.
Yeah, armpit all the way.
Ian?
I don't care.
H is still thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, it's quite a deep question, right?
It's quite hard to play an instrument when you're ham-fisted.
Oh.
I'm glad you got that in before I did.
The second question is from Andrew Biddiscombe. Are you here? I've called this one Tree Philosophy. Okay. If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
A weeping willow.
Oak. An oak tree.
You'd be an oak.
That's somebody else. I'll think about it. Not that I'm going to be a fucking tree, you know. It doesn't really matter, does it? I would like to be the mighty sequoia. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's a big tree.
Pete wants to be a bonsai.
Thank you, Ian.
Little Pete.
On somebody's windowsill, being tended carefully.
Yeah, exactly.
Having his roots trimmed every now and again.
Sounds perfect.
I'd like to be a balsam poplar.
A what?
A balsam poplar. It's
I'm
my
not-
favourite.
Okay.
I'd like to be a Nordman fir, so I can be a Christmas tree.
Oh.
Not a wishing tree.
Yeah, very good, very
You
good.
see, you should have been a palm tree, I think. Because then you'd have your armpit with the
Dispensing
sun cream to lie
Are
under.
all the questions related?
You've had more time to think about
Yeah,
this.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, is Mark Greenwood here? Yeah, hand up. Mark, this one I've called Pizza Justice.
He's very quiet, isn't he? Greenwood.
Yeah, he's very quiet, but he's there. He raised his hand. Let's settle a long-standing international controversy. Is pineapple an appropriate pizza topping? No. Wait. No or No, it's a crime against humanity. Pineapple on a pizza, what's your feeling?
Definitely not.
Really? Definitely. Pineapple on a pizza is a game changer.
I mean, they call it a Hawaiian. I bet they don't even eat fucking pizza in Hawaii.
They do.
I've
had pineapple on a pizza in Hawaii.
Of course you have.
Was it called an Hawaiian? Probably not.
It's funny because keyboard player in my solo band is Italian, and to see his face when you mention the idea of pineapple on a pizza, it's a sight to behold. I tell you, the horror. So just purely for that reason, I'd say yeah.
We actually had that conversation, didn't we, when we were in Padua? Yeah.
Pineapple on a pizza. I think that's a split vote. H, what did you say?
Oh, you don't really want to know, do you?
Okay.
It's fucking pineapple on a pizza. Who cares? I'm a big believer in broccoli on a pizza. I'm not really. I don't care. It's pizza. Get
Right.
over it.
The next question is from Kerry Daly. Are you here, Kerry? Of course.
Of course.
This one I've called a gig through time. Kerry says you've got a time machine and a gig to play. If you could travel to any era in time to perform a gig with Marillion, where and when would you go?
Bloody hell.
I'd go back to Rio in 1990, January.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same thing, actually. Yeah, Hollywood
That
Rocks.
was a gig.
Yeah, Rio and Sao Paulo, actually. Those two were mind-blowing.
I think what was great about those gigs was we did one gig and then we had 10 days off before the next one.
That was particularly great.
Yeah.
It was good.
Well, let's all go back and enjoy it together then.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm there.
It
I'm
was
there.
good. It was good, wasn't it?
So 10 days in Rio between gigs is what you want to do again?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Can you sort
Wow.
that, please, Lucy?
I'm on it.
Yeah, but only if we're kind of 40 and beautiful. Did I say 40? 30.
Is Mike Sherwin here?
Oh, hello.
Yes.
He's got a high voice, hasn't he?
Woo! He says, if you could commission a Marillion cover album, so which track must be included and what band should cover it? Good question.
Oh, you mean if somebody else covered?
Somebody else covered it.
No one in their right mind would cover us.
I know, but this is a fantasy question.
Oh, okay.
Who would you like to sing one of your songs, play one of your songs?
Enlightened and Crowded House.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Shall I answer for you? I don't care.
It's a good question. It's just hard to think of it. I can't even think of the shit that we've done, let alone who else should be doing it. Cheryl Cole.
Which one?
Well, I agree with that.
Cheryl Cole.
I can't think of a song, though.
Well, I think Britney Spears ought to cover one of our songs.
She ought to do
'Cause
Toxic.
We already covered hers, so
Oh, I see.
it'd only be
Yes,
fair.
you do.
But someone, a huge artist like Taylor Swift, to make you loads of money.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she could do Hope for the Future.
Oh, I'd pay good money to see that. Is Sue Richards here?
Hello.
I'm going to pretend Sue Richards is here.
She's in the pub.
She's asked a question. You allowed one special guest to come on stage and perform with you. Who would you like to come on stage and perform with you? Anyone. Remember, this is fantasy, dream.
Kate Bush to do a duet with Steve.
Good answer.
But yeah, very good answer.
I mean, you know, why not?
That would be nice. What, running up that hill or something?
Oh, down the road, whatever, yeah.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Kate Bush. To do a duet with me. That would be lovely.
Peter Gabriel to do the same.
Daryl Hall. Daryl Hall. He's a singer.
Okay, is John...
Aretha Franklin.
Oh, we're going to keep
Fuck
going.
it. Nina Simone.
Going to keep going.
Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. That'd be it.
Now you're talking.
Spike Milligan.
Walking backwards for Christmas. We could do it together.
Okay, is John Dahms here? Yay! John Dahms says, what's the biggest effort you've personally made to see a band? We fans travel miles to see you, but how far have you gone to see someone?
I've never travelled any distance at all to see a band. And I probably never will. I've gone quite a long way to be in this band, but that's about it.
Not that far, actually. Bristol the other day to see a band called Peach Pit.
Bristol.
He just throws them in, doesn't he? He throws them in.
He does.
You never flown abroad to see another band?
No.
Oh, yeah, I did. No, don't tell anybody, okay?
Go on.
I went with Karina to Copenhagen to see Madonna.
You never fucking did.
Okay, let me just explain.
What's the matter with you?
We were just looking for something to do for the weekend, and we said, let's go to a gig. We couldn't find anything worth seeing, so I said, well, look, let's go to Copenhagen, and we might as well go and see Madonna while we're there. It wasn't very good. In fact, it was really awful.
Did you have to sell the house for the ticket? Or was
No, it wasn't that expensive,
Just-
but it wasn't worth it, whatever I paid.
it...
Talking about not worth it.
Holiday.
I was in Las Vegas
Celebrate.
on holiday, and
If we took a...
shall we carry on with that then?
Sorry, we were singing.
Sorry, I was away there. I'd left.
We were having a little
Back
sing
now.
song. Sorry, Pete.
I was in Los Angeles. No, I wasn't. Las Vegas. And when we were booking the holiday, we realised that Aerosmith were going to be playing. And I thought, and the boys were, the two lads were with us, so I thought, that would be a great show. Because they knew that sort of album with Love in an Elevator and all those songs on it. So we went along, and the only tickets we could get was the first night we were there, and we were terribly jet-lagged, and we went along to the arena, and it was bloody awful. It was dreadful sound. They were there for one show, so they hadn't really put the effort in, I don't think, and halfway through we just thought, we're not having fun here. You know, you could barely recognise the songs. So we left. And I know Aerosmith are a great band, and I really, I've always liked them, so it was a bit of a shame, really.
Well,
That's the downer, isn't it, eh?
well, no.
Thanks,
It's a
Pete.
lesson to us all. You shouldn't be shoddy.
Whereas I went to Birmingham to see McCartney, and he was amazing. This was about
Now.
15 years ago when he had that band.
What, you went as far as Birmingham?
I know.
From Aylesbury?
Hang
That's a
on,
long
wait.
way. That's a long
Did you
way
go
from me.
overnight, or did you just go on the day?
It's a long way from me. I don't get out of the house much when I don't have to.
So you wouldn't go to Australia, Canada, Colombia, Costa Rica, etc., to see a band?
Unlikely.
Well, I might go to see one of these guys because they're all very good, aren't they?
Aww.
I went to Amsterdam to see H's band once.
You mad
I did
bastard.
that. But I was on your bus, wasn't I?
Did you?
It was very
I'd
good.
probably paid for it.
No, he
Bound
probably
to have
wanted.
at some point.
He probably wanted to go and get some duty-free frags. That
He
was
probably...
it.
He'd have got on my tour bus. It won't cost him anything.
Chatting to...
Who did I used to put all kinds of random people on my tour bus. Were you one of them, or did you actually go on your
No,
own
I was.
steam?
I was
You were
one
one
of
of
them.
them.
I was on your tour bus, yeah.
Yeah.
With Andy Gangadine.
Oh, and
Yeah, that's
you,
right.
Yeah, you
You're a
went to
stowaway.
see him, didn't you? You didn't
Yeah.
come and see me.
I was in the trailer, I think.
Is, oh shit, hang on, who's this? Can't read it. Is John Kerwin here? Hello, John.
Oh, he sounded like he'd been strangled.
Hello, John.
John says, and I don't know how this one's going to go, given what the last answer was, if another band hosted a weekend, like we do, who would you want to go and see?
I just forgot where I was then.
What do you mean?
Well, we're just on stage doing all this, aren't we?
Yeah. Is it called a senior moment?
Where am I? What's going on?
Who's he?
Fucking hell.
Look,
Right, it's all right.
can we-
I'm back now.
Hang on. Jens, can we have the house lights a second?
Is there a doctor in the house?
Look at that.
Shit in hell!
Yeah. Okay. I've remembered where I am now.
Right, thank you. Oh, God.
Put them in the dark.
Is there a band you
Yeah.
would like to go and see?
I'd like to go. Well, I tell you, I've never seen Radiohead, and I'd like to see Radiohead.
A Radiohead weekend.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing.
Ian?
They are great.
I don't care.
Magma, you'd like to see Magma, wouldn't you? Do a
I
weekend.
always like to go and see Magma, yeah.
You and Steve Davis,
Great band.
Richard Barbieri, he likes Magma.
does he?
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
go with Pete.
That explains a lot.
I'll go with Pete to see Radiohead, as long as it's not too far.
Yeah. I'll
Just
pay
outside
for your
Aylesbury.
ticket. You know.
Well, it's Oxford, isn't it? It shouldn't be far.
A Radiohead weekend in Oxford you would
That's
travel
quite a way.
to.
That's quite a way for me. I don't go out the house when I don't have.
Steve Rothery?
Bon Iver.
He's throwing it out there again, isn't he? What?
What? You've listened to some music from the last 10
What are you
years.
doing? No wonder he can't remember our stuff. He's busy listening to everybody
Oh,
else.
Pete. Let he who is without sin.
It was there to be said.
Oh, I know. Anyway.
You're witnessing the band splitting up on stage.
Yeah. Live from Leicester.
Live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Message us with anything you would like to say before we do.
Yeah. For the third time today.
Is Tony Ains off?
Don't you want to know what I think?
Oh.
We don't care. Oh, sorry, no, that was Ian, wasn't it?
Pete, what have you been drinking?
He's a bit angsty, isn't
Isn't he?
I think ever since I've been given this toy.
No, it was a bonsai comment.
think-
That's what did it.
Is it?
It's made him...
Sorry. Steve Hogarth, who would you go and see?
Oh, I don't know. Move on, I've forgotten.
Madonna. He'd go and see Madonna, wouldn't you?
Of course I would. If she was playing in Brackley for 10p, I wouldn't fucking go.
Would you not?
Tony Ainscough, cough.
Cough.
I'm sorry I've said your name wrong. Anyway, he says, if you could ask the audience just one question, what would it be? Here they are. Ask them a question.
Why?
Are you raving mad?
Yes.
Yeah, what is it that makes you keep coming back?
It's not the Audience With, that's for sure.
I think this is the best bit, isn't it?
Best bit.
Is Keith Wickenden here?
He is. I saw him earlier in the pub.
I thought you weren't drinking.
Okay, are you listening? Shush, Pete.
Have you never been in a pub and not had a
Sorry.
drink?
Keith here. Do you speak like that, Keith? I'm just doing that. Keith here from Marco's Marillion Museum audio team. He says, I've collected over 1,000 live shows and helped with the Marillion Deluxe editions and Mark Kelly's autobiography. I've noticed when listening to them all that apart from the early Steve Hogarth years and once at the Bass Museum in 2000, Steve H is rarely, if ever, formally introduced on stage, unlike the rest of the band. So my question is, to Steve H, is there a reason you don't get introduced, and do you prefer it that way? And to the rest of the band, would one of you be up for introducing Steve H just once So we can cheer him.
Exactly.
I'd introduce him. But
I know the answer to this question.
Well, I hope so.
First of all, from my own perspective, I get enough fucking attention as it is. And secondly, from everybody else's... Oh, I had an answer and it's just gone away. Hang on a minute. No, I can't remember.
It's worse than I thought.
Good. I think you lot might have to be doing a lot of singing tonight. You might not
Pete,
remember the lyrics.
I don't want anybody to introduce me. It seems vaguely odd and egoistic. I mean, I'm at the front, I'm in the middle. Fucking hell, you know I am. And not only that, but because I'm at the front in the middle on the mic, and I get to talk all night and scream and shout and do whatever I'm doing. The rest of the band don't get to do that, really, you know. I mean, Ian doesn't get to say much, Steve doesn't get to say much, Pete doesn't. The least I can do is to big these guys up who created this thing in the first place. That I had the audacity to come along and, you know, stand in the middle of. So I think I get quite enough attention.
Is that a good answer?
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
I think you should introduce him anyway, Pete, just to piss him off.
Do you know why? I think I have once or twice, but the reason why I don't is because I never know when my mic's going to be on. Because I do know that in between songs with feedback and stuff that could happen, Phil will tend to turn mics off that aren't used. So I never know if people... I can hear me in my ears. I never know if anybody else can.
You should stop worrying, Pete.
No, it's not a worry.
It's not a worry.
I don't know. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. This could go on. This question
Tonight I will introduce myself. I'll go, on vocals.
Me!
And you can all tell me who I am. And that'll be a huge relief.
All right, everyone remember, you're going to do that tonight.
I have been hoping to find out.
This question is the penultimate question, and this is from everyone in the audience.
Ooh.
Tell us what's happening with the next album.
We were hoping you'd tell us.
We've been told, under almost pain of death, that when we come back from the holiday in July, that we've got like a band family holiday type. Not all together, obviously.
Together, no.
No,
Yeah, it's like the
too much.
Beatles.
God, no.
We all go on holiday together.
That we have to go in the studio. We're not allowed to do anything else until we get the album finished. Apart from a gig in September.
In Cornwall.
A few gigs in December in Utrecht.
Yeah.
But apart from that, album all the way until it's done. We're not even allowed to go home.
They're not even going to let us out of the room.
Yeah. No, seriously, that's the plan. We really are. Because we realise we've fucked about long enough and we need to get on with it.
No,
Finish it.
it's been a difficult year this year, obviously, with Pete's situation and on all the work we do when we prepare for these weekends, you know. And the weekends themselves, it takes a big chunk out of the year. So, yeah, when we get back, the focus will be on the new album and making it as great as we can make it.
Exactly.
Final... Sorry, did you want to say something, or have you forgotten again?
No, I've forgotten, but I have remembered where I am.
Final question is from me.
Okay. Yeah, the answer's yes.
Hey. No, a few weeks ago, I asked you a few weeks ago so that you'd forget. I asked each of you who your favourite musician was for your own instrument. So their answers were as follows. Steve Rothery said Jeff Beck. Pete said Chris Squire. Mark said Vangelis. Ian said Gavin Harrison. Steve H, being Steve H, said one male and one female. He said Paul Buchanan and Nina Simone. Or was it Madonna? Sorry, couldn't remember. Anyway, so here's the deal. You've got 5 minutes alone in the pub with your hero. They're friendly and they have to answer truthfully. What's the one question you would ask them?
What was your inspiration? Because I know what my inspiration was, to pick up an instrument and start playing. And the reason why I listened to the people I listened to, I'd like to know how Chris Squire got to the stage where he was, where he wrote all those ridiculous bass lines.
Good answer. Steve Rothery?
I'd ask him, do you regret Hi-Ho Silver Lining?
Mark?
What size sticks do you use? Oh, no, that's Ian's questions. Sorry. I'd ask him about a really boring question about his keyboards, you know.
Which revision of the CS80 did you use? That kind
Yeah, what's your favourite patch on the CS80?
Oh, God.
What's the sweet spot of the Mini Moog serial numbers?
Okay, Ian.
There is one.
Oh, yeah, I'd say it's around about 11,000.
There you go.
Oh, my
Mark
God.
knows.
Same with Moog pedals, actually. They've got one.
Ian. You're the only one who's actually met the person, I think.
What did you say?
I know what you asked him as well.
I met Jeff Beck once.
I said,
did
Gavin,
you?
Gavin, can you lend me a fiver?
Yeah, you did. H, any answers from you?
Yeah, I would say, what's the most important thing? That's it.
Oh. Right, you're done with your questions. I'm just going to do a bit of frivolity at the end. We're running a bit late. Sorry, crew, everyone.
Can I ask another question of Vangelis? I just remembered one I really want to ask him.
Go on.
Did you actually play on Elias of Sunhillow? Because I fucking think you did. And I think everybody's lying about it. Well, not everybody.
Was
Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Was he wearing anything underneath that sheet that he wore all the time?
Yeah, no, that was Demi's Roussos.
Oh, sorry, I got them confused.
Is Mike Woolley here?
Hey!
Okay. I'd like to read this. I got a lovely email from Mike. This is for Mike. This is from Mike for his wife, Alison. She's a true angel on earth. They met as school sweethearts 41 years ago and married in 1992. Earlier this year, Alison's sister Dawn was given the all clear from cancer, but just weeks later, the cancer returned aggressively and she sadly passed away a few weeks ago, for which we're very sorry. During Dawn's final days in hospice, Alison even comforted a terminally ill stranger, holding her hand until she passed, simply so she wouldn't be alone. Dawn's funeral is the day before this Leicester weekend, and this is Alison's first ever Marillion Weekend. Mike just wanted her to know in front of all of you how deeply loved she is and what an extraordinary, compassionate soul she is. Alison, we applaud you. Okay. And we've also got you some flowers. Could you pass those back? One of you, pass them back to Alison and Mike. Thank you. She's giving him a big kiss. Okay, I'd like to invite a couple of people up onto the stage. Firstly, in Padua, I don't know if you saw the pictures, the band had a choir up with them on stage. So their sound check ran a bit late, and there was a couple who had won a competition to have their photograph taken on the stage with the band during sound check, and we didn't have time. So I'd like to invite them to come up. Paul and Wendy Evans, come and have your photograph taken here. Secondly, you lot have all been raising money for the Forever Colours Children Hospice and the Florence Nightingale Hospice. Sheila and Lucy Jones and their amazing helpers who are out there till 8:20 tonight. Yeah, huge round of applause. So far, you've raised an incredible £4,000. And the winner of the charity raffle for that was Helen Donahue, so could you please come up? And then I have one more. Is a guy on Facebook called Dave T. Thingy.
Dave T. Thingy.
Are you here, Dave? Was that yes? You are. Okay, right. I'm just going to read this out for a second. I saw this post on Facebook and it made me piss myself with laughter. Sorry.
How are you doing?
Dave put this message up. He said, I appreciate this is absolutely the wrong place to ask this. He asked this on the Marillion Weekend UK group. He said, I'm slightly agonising about whether to come to the Leicester weekend. Initially, I got 3 tickets planning to go with my wife and daughter, but they've both noped out, so it would just be me. It feels a bit indulgent to take myself off for 2 days just on my Todd. Last time I saw Marillion was 34 years ago on the Season's End tour, and I just had an urge to see them again. I was a fan in my youth, but drifted away. So, should I come, and what would Jesus do? Well, of course, all the fans wrote, oh, you should come. And then one person called Paul Harcourt said, what would Jesus do? Well, I'm a vicar and I'm taking Sunday off so I can attend. Thank you for cheering us up, you two. So let's have some... please welcome to the stage Anne-Marie Forker, who's going to take some photographs with the band. Can we have the house lights on, please, Jens? Because we like to have the audience in the... There we go. All right, put them around. OK. Are we doing them all together? Yeah, all together. Lovely. Oh, shit, I'll get out of the way. Hang on, Ian's not there. Is that done? Brilliant. Right, there's one more thing. You can leave the house lights on. So quite a lot of you have sent messages saying, it's my birthday this weekend, can I have a shout out? And there's too many of you with birthdays. Aww. But what I thought we'd do is, now, last night you were brilliant. You didn't take videos. Right now I'm going to ask you all to get your videos out. Get your phone cameras. You need your microphones for this. What we're going to do, and you can all join in too, we're going to sing Happy Birthday, and you can pretend it's actually for you if you like do some clever editing. So we'll all sing Happy Birthday, dear, and you can show it to all your friends and family. Go, see, look, Marillion sang Happy Birthday to me, all right? And happy birthday for anyone whose birthday actually is it? We got yours, right, so we're going to sing to you. So, H, you're going to start us off.
What? Got to choose a good key that'll suit the boys and the girls.
I'm not singing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
There's a reason I play the guitar.
Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. They're going to go and have a rest. Have a great evening. See you later.